Alright, what's up gamers? Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, what's up? Today I will be making a thumbnail tutorial because I swear to god there are a lot of people in the Hypixel Skyblock community that just do not know how to make a thumbnail, like a decent thumbnail. Okay, I'm gonna make this quick. First off, alright, this thumbnail is gonna involve a minion just because. Now that I got my minion placed down, I'm gonna go to 30 FOV because this is a trick to making good Minecraft thumbnails. 30 FOV. I know. Don't look at me like that. I'm going to take 2 screenshots. I'm using essentials pictures. I mean, you can just do win plus R, percentage app data, percentage, and then go to dot screenshot in the Minecraft folder, but I don't want to do all that. We're going to take this image. We are going to copy this picture, and then we're going to open up paint.net. If you want to get paint.net, go to getpaint.net. That's the actual official website. I know it looks kind of weird. The website is just really old. It's verified. It's good. Go download it there. All right. Now the reason we're using Paint today is because it's a relatively easy software. It's good, and you can have all sorts of plugins in on it. Now I'm going to paste our image here, and then I'm going to cut out this background here. You can get this cool, nice, clear background by turning off your skies and video settings. Would highly recommend, by the way. All right, there we go. Next thing what we're going to do is we're going to move this little minion boy down because we do not need that much obsidian. Oh my god. Then I'm going to put the text thumbnail. This is going to be really cool. Fun fact about text in paint.net, it sucks. So if you be very careful, you're going to have a big font because thumbnails are insanely small on YouTube. I think we're going to need a bit bigger. 128 might work. And one thing I forgot to do, you have to resize this to 1280 because thumbnails cannot be this big on you. So do that, please, God. Now I'm going to redo this text because that looked horrendous. Now we got our little thumbnail text. We're going to center it because it's so god-awful when it's not centered. Oh my god. I'm going to make center fold this Inferno minion thing. I'm a Bob. I'm not going to try too hard so this thumbnail might look a little sloppy. Not going to lie to you. Alright, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a picture of the hub portal and I'm going to load back into Minecraft. I'm going to go back to 80 FOV so it doesn't look so obnoxious for you guys. /hub, find an empty hub, which will not take long. Huh, it's close enough. I see now. He sees now, guys. F2. Alright, so this thumbnail text we have, we're going to change the color of it because we can barely read it right now. And by the way, to do that, you show the magic wand here in the toolbox. And we're going to make the text brighter. Honestly, I might just retype the text because it looks kind of scuffed. Now, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to blur this background here so it does not distract me as much. Now we can use a variation of blurs. You can complete motion blur, but that kind of makes me dizzy. So we're going to do a bit of radio blur. We're going to go zoom blur. Like we get the general idea it's Skyblock, but at the same time, we don't see too much of the background. You get what I mean? And then we're going to motion blur. World is our canvas. Actually, I don't know if I want to. I'll do the motion blur later. I'm not sure about that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put a drop shadow around our thumbnail guy. Yes, ignore the machine in the background. I'm out of an office right now, okay? I'm going to play with the drop shadow a little bit and see what will look good. I just think it'll look better with a little bit of blur, not too much, just not like, it just hurts without any blur. Now, there we go. Now, I could do more fancy things, like go here, Control-Shift-Z, and then make this look more cooler and shit, but I'm really not going to do that for this video. It's going to take, I could do a bunch of things. I'll make it take forever, though. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab 2 images I was using earlier. It was the YouTube image. I'm going to use this image because this image is good for explaining what this video is going to be about, because thumbnails can be used for a lot of things, a lot of different social medias like TikTok. And we're going to grab this. Okay, I could just cut down the hub icon selector, just kept the head. It's kind of creepy when you say it like that. All right, so now that I put my 2 little icons that I want, I'm going to make them not look so weird and out of place by putting a drop shadow on them here, and then here. There we go. We are going to then move this over, can adjust this a little bit. I'm not going to put a lot of effort into making this thumbnail because this video would then be way too long and I do not want to edit a long video, please. Here, now that I've made my thumbnail above, I'm just going to, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here and then we're going to do that. Control-Shift-Z, that's a shortcut. All right. I did the same setting I did for the YouTube for this Skyblock M thing. And here's what we have for our thumbnail. I think it looks solid, honestly. I think all we have to do is add some little color grading and brightness to our little guy here. We might have to separate the block and our guy so it doesn't look so visible. Alright, so I've kind of cleaned the drop shadow a little bit. There's a little speck there, but we're going to get rid of that. And then now I'm going to just edit it so it looks kind of clean. I'm going to make it look big here because when we zoom out, it's not going to look so big, which means I might have to actually make this drop shadow a little bit bigger. It doesn't have to look huge, it just has to be a little noticeable. Then we'll merge these two images together and increase their size just a tad amount. I think we got ourselves a pretty solid thumbnail. In 27 minutes, I made a pretty solid Hypixel Skyblock thumbnail. I'm going to save this, go to File, Save As. I'm going to call it, I've tried to do this multiple times by the way, Tutorial Skyblock Thumbnail.pdn. And then we are going to, you know what we're going to do? I forgot to do something. I completely forgot about the spec. Then we're going to save, we're just going to hit save. Then we're going to do save as again. It's a PNG, not a JPEG. It's going to ask you to flatten, do that. If you want to edit it, you can just go back in the little history bar. I hope you guys did enjoy the tutorial. I will be using this thumbnail for this video, so yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day. And also let me know if the mic is good. I've tried some new mic settings. I hope it sounds good, honestly. Anyways,